Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going back into Week 7's Summer of Pain boss, which is the Symbiote Supreme. And I found a really easy and viable solution. So you can see my Dr. Voodoo is only a rank 4. Sig is like 140, 140. Yeah, so the whole concept of using him, one, he does check off the box for the control denial champion objective, and the idea is to just get to an odd combo, put that on, and leave it on the whole match. So it's going to do a couple things. So he does get reduced ability accuracy reduction with that odd combo. You see, got the red little elbow bone icon going on there. So you get ability accuracy reduction. So one thing that's going to do is going to help prevent the placebo buffs from getting placed on you. It won't do them all, but it's going to help reduce them significantly. And it's going to help reduce Symbiote Supreme from actually activating his blessings. He's still going to rotate through, but a lot of times he's not going to activate them, and that's going to prevent that crazy nullification damage when he switches to that power gain Chthon's blessing, whatever that's called. What is it called again? Let's see. Sorry, I already forgot, and he's got some weird names, but yeah, it's gonna prevent that. So once you get that pink power gain icon, if that pops up and he's switching to that, that's what's going to cause 100% accuracy of all of the buffs that are activated to be nullified, and you take damage from that. So Chthon's Cunning. That's what it's called. That's the name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, so you want to keep him in this odd combo mode the whole fight as much as possible. Be very, very cognizant of your combo. If you are going to throw a special, the only specials you really would want to throw is a special 2 or a special 3. Why you don't want to throw a special 1 is because even on an odd combo, you're going to convert some of those Loas and turn them into the Neuros, which are poison debuffs. And this fight does have the Redoubled determination. So if you convert a whole bunch of those, even a few of them, the power gain is going to get pretty crazy, and it's going to be pretty crazy for a long time, because those Loa poison damage debuffs, they last a significantly long time. I'm going to look that up right now and see how much, what kind of uptime it has. But I know in a run that was before this, I think I tried this guy like 4 times before I kind of figured out the rotation and whatnot. But one time I accidentally threw an L1 with an even combo, and he got a whole bunch of poisons. Yeah, they're 20-second poisons. So yeah, you definitely don't want crazy power gain for 20 seconds. Yeah, and even if you do throw it with an odd combo, you could convert, like right now I have 11 Loas. I could convert none, 1, 2, 3. I could convert all 11. I could convert 12, because you can crit on that hit and convert it. So I pretty much stuck to special 3s. And for the first part of this fight, it was going super smooth and didn't really have any problems. I think one of these times when he does switch modes, he was kind of high power, and he does get to L3, and I literally put my phone down thinking, I'm dead. There's no way I'm going to survive it. But guess what? A rank 4 Voodoo can survive this guy's L3. It takes about 50% of his health. And so I was really surprised, and so I kept going, and I end up actually eating another L3 later on in this fight. But a rank 4 Voodoo is enough. So if you have a Voodoo at rank 5, man, you're sitting pretty. Should be much easier. You're gonna have a lot more damage. I'm not boosted or anything here. It's just regular old Voodoo. I do have Mystic Dispersion, 3 out of 5. That doesn't come into play a lot because, one, I'm not nullifying any of the Loas. I don't know that I threw many or any L2s. If I did, and if you do want to do it with an odd combo, because you want to keep that odd combo on. If you switch to an even, then ability accuracy goes back to normal, and then you can get wrecked with him nullifying you like crazy. Now, the nullification, it's not a 100% guarantee that it won't ever happen. Like right there, he switched. I had a few buffs on me. I did take some damage, but you know, I think I end up doing like 600 something hits on this fight. And there were a few times where I got down pretty low on my health bar, but I was able to dig back out. So when you are an odd combo, one thing you do want to do is parry, and then you can do a medium, light, light, medium, and then back into a full 5-hit medium, light, 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 medium combo. So you can get 9 hits under every parry stun, which is excellent. And while you're getting those big, long 9 combos in, you are healing because we have close encounters. So you want to stay close. You want to be nice and tight up against the wall with this guy, or in the middle of the playing field if you've thrown an L3, or if you happen to get backed up from dexing a special 2. Because you don't want to stay far away from him for long, because you're going to be taking that degen damage. So stay nice and tight, parry, medium, light, light, medium, and then go back into another full 5-hit medium, light, 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 medium combo. And you know, for the most part, I stuck to throwing L3s. There was one point where I do get L3'd in this fight, and I end up getting pretty low health. I think I was under 10%. So I didn't have a lot of wiggle room to go. And so I just kept doing combos. Like right here, I'm all the way back. I've already eaten that L3 and I'm already back up to 100%, which is pretty dang awesome. And then, oh yeah, here we go. So I eat another L3 after I dug myself all the way back out, 365 hits later, eat another L3 at 100%, go down to 55%, and yeah, so I think I get hit. I don't know that I take 3 L3s, maybe I do. I know I get hit once more, and I can't remember when it was, but I do get down to pretty low health. And so if you do get to low health, I would recommend just continually comboing, because when you come out of this special 3, you're going to be far away from him. You're going to have to parry or get your in to get your combo, whether you're doing intercept or whatnot. And you're going to be taking some degen damage for a short period of time. While if you just keep close, keep parrying, keep hammering at them, you'll take less degen damage and you can regen up quite a bit. So that's my whole strategy. This is a fairly long fight. Granted, if you have a rank 5 Voodoo, it's going to take significantly less time, less hits, obviously, because you're going to be doing more damage. You know, the one thing that I was considering to do was towards the very end, hit him with an L1, convert all those poisons, and let them just kind of melt out. And I do think that's an option. Yeah, so right here, I didn't get hit, but I did get nullified. So he did switch to that. Unfortunately, the odd combo ability accuracy reduction did not disable that blessing. I did have a few buffs on me, so I'm pretty low health. But here I'm just gonna keep smashing, but as long as he's not in that power gain pink mode, you can dex without any problems. So if he's got the armor phase or if he's got the fury phase up, you can dex. If he does have that pink phase up, if you dex, it can trigger the direct energy damage that he gets from nullifying. But you also do have the chance, being an odd combo, that it doesn't apply. But you just got to be really careful with that. But there's not a lot you can do. So I mainly just pretty much tried to dex anything that he threw at me. And yeah, so you know, you notice that a lot of times he's not gaining the power when he switches modes, or he doesn't even look like he's switching modes. It's just failing. And as long as you can dex that L2, you know, you should be good to go. And again, I did consider popping an L1 towards the end and just like, hey, let's hit the L3, hit the L1, and put 50 something lows or poisons neuros on this guy and just let him melt out. The only thing that I was really concerned with was if I didn't know where he was in his blessings, I didn't want him to switch to the power gain pink mode and then just instantly kill me with some nullification. So if you know, it pretty much just expired. It just no, this is the Fury one. The Fury didn't activate, but the sword icon one did. So this is where he can bleed you and armor break you and whatnot. But so right after this, the pink one should activate. It doesn't. Assassins basically kicked in, and Assassins. So I do have Assassins 3 out of 5, so that helps towards the end. But here I do throw the L3. I did consider throwing an L1, and I think I did, but it actually ended up killing him before any of the poisons could have been applied. But it would have been pretty cool to see, you know, 67 poisons on this guy. The poison damage would have been pretty nuts. And here we go. Oh, I didn't even throw it, but there we go. We got the solo. Long fight, 607 hits. So yeah, I was pretty stoked about that one. And then I'll show you a few of the fails. So I think that was my 4th attempt before I kind of figured out exactly how to do it, and I didn't get L3'd and died or whatever. But we do complete that mystical denial objective for using a control denial attacker. This one I ended up getting, I think I got nullified and then low health killed me. Here's another one. I get L3'd when I was at, you know, under 50%. He can't survive that. I just go and give him a L1, convert some poisons, but yeah, kills me. So this is that was the run. I'm like, yeah, Voodoo can do this. Voodoo can definitely do this. And then I have one more attempt where I think I get nullified and get killed. But thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.